వీడి మీద లైట్ పడ్డది అప్పుడు. అది దానిలో రాదు కెమెరాలో అట్లా. ఆన్ హిస్ ఫేస్ లైట్ ఉంటుంది యూనో. అరే ఫేస్ మీద లైట్ పడుతుందా? పడుతుందా? Okay, you can just leave it and go there and wait.
Before the Senate meeting, I'll try to approve them so that students can get more options. Next one, we will be improving the library resources for the competitive exams such as CAD, GATE, and GRE, etc. These are some important points. More are there in detail in manifesto. Also, we will be partnering with coaching institutes to give competitive exam material for free or either discount in their courses. Also, I will be forming a proactive academic council where all your doubts will be resolved effectively. Within time, you can contact your batch representatives and all of the CDC overall coordinators and coordinators. Timely appointment of CRs, and in case previous CR drops the course or anyone did not apply, I will arrange a random CR. Some initiatives regarding internship and placement support. First one will be mentor map program, where if pre-final year and final year students, if they are getting an internship, after they can mentor their juniors so that they can get internships and they can get an idea how to prepare and everything. Generally what happens, students are hesitant to ask their seniors. I will be the point of contact to let them do this. Junior intern fair with coordination with ECL and CDC, we can significantly introduce internships in early semesters of second year students so that they can have industry exposure. These internships might be unpaid, but it will definitely give industry exposure to them. Next one will be communication skill workshops. So we can have faculty sessions so that students can improve their communication. If students want, I can arrange that. Centralized prep repository, we will be improving the current repository and ensuring all the materials are getting updated timely. Also, last year IEC was very good. I will be trying to build upon that, and will try to improve more on that. Other initiatives will be with the IR cell. I will be creating a database of anomaly who are working in different organizations so that students can approach them and get the guidance wherever they want to work. And that's all. Thank you from my side. Please vote, please support me.
Now, this stage is open to you people. You can raise your hand. I'll come with a mic to you. You can ask him a question. It should be a single question from each candidate. I mean, from each of you. You can't ask two questions, and there is no extension for it. Anyone? Anyone?
Can you please explain more on the internships for the next upcoming third years? Like, what do you plan on doing? Because there's no compulsory internship. So will the companies be coming for interns?
Yeah, we will be definitely trying to bring, like last year internship percentage dropped significantly, like some of the internships, like for our batch itself. So I will be trying to improve the internship. I will try to bring more companies, and definitely I'll try to contact them. One plan is that I can contact IPTIF and tech-in companies. They have some contacts with companies, so we can bring those companies. So if students can get placed in big companies, that's fine. But if they don't get there, they can have some option so that their stipend might be low. I cannot say that stipend will be as that much as same, but if some stipend, but definitely industry exposure they can get there.
Anyone else have any questions? Sorry. One question in one.
Divish, what are your plans for civil engineering department regarding placements and internships?
Yeah, like for civil engineering department regarding internships and placements, generally in internships, companies are not like I've talked to HODs and everyone. I've talked to everyone. For internships, they don't pay a stipend generally, or generally the stipend are very less. But there are companies which can hire the Kochi Metro and ITH planners. They hire for civil engineers. People can apply, but the problem is like in generally one more concern is that I want to request all of you. It happens like if a company comes and he takes an interview or of the candidates, generally all the candidates are found to be unfit for that. Like it happened many times, like company went without selecting anyone. That means we are not prepared. So we will have to work on that also. Not like we have to invite company. If we work on like if a company comes, he goes without selecting anyone, the next time he won't come. That company won't come. So that's a serious concern also.
Next. Anyone? No questions for the candidate? Anyone?
So my question is related to academic repositories and also the course information before we register to course. So like we don't know what we are getting into, and finding the information about the course is also really difficult. Now after registering for course, also like the matter or the material for the course, finding it is difficult. So what will you do about it?
Yeah, definitely for core courses there are some information in the website, but for electives it is not there. I'll ask I will definitely bring a system in which the students who have taken the electives, they can fill up a form so that you can after that I will create a repository or maybe a section in that same repository itself, so that you can read the reviews of the previous people, that what it covers and how it goes, so that you can decide on which electives to take.
Anyone?
Can something be done about attendance criteria? Like, can it be made more lenient?
Yeah. Yeah, so I had a talk with Dean Academics regarding this matter. Like this is one of the major initiative that an SAC can take. So I talked to Dean Academics and I'll definitely try for 75%. Like there are some problems like previous all people have tried, they did, but I feel like sometime it will went to like sometime the 75% criteria will come either in my tenure or after that. So I'll try to bring in my tenure itself. But after some time, 2-3 years, I definitely feel it will come.
Anyone? Last 5 minutes. No questions for Divesh?
Yeah, so Divesh, now the third round starts where SAC secretaries will be asking him questions for next 15 minutes. Okay. So Divesh, we have a question. Can you take your second page? The second page of manifesto. You find something over there, right? Academic excellence and robust support. Okay. And even in the previous page, okay, in your vision, we have a word. Guided mentorship to robust internship and placement support. Okay. So, ये robustness क्या है? That is what we wanted to get from you.
It's like the system should be efficient. It's all about that. That's what it explains. Like the robust means it should be supportive. Like the result should be result oriented. Like result should be there, not like we have taken initiative and did not work and everything.
Okay, so a few words like, especially this robust. Okay, this is a chat GPT given word usually. So we just wanted to check if you are.
Yeah. So basically, we have been 1 second. We have got Quillbot premium subscription for all the IIT Palakkad student, and I'm using that, so it's from that.
Okay. Page number 4. Okay, so out of 8 secretaries, who do you think should be very careful and very particular about everything in a document, everything in a PDF? Who should be very careful? Starting from General Secretary, Academic Affairs Secretary, all the senators especially, right? The rest, maybe sports, cultural, technical, and hostel. Even hostel should be careful because he handles a lot of tenders, right? Devesh, do you agree? Right. So everyone has to be very careful, right? And does manifesto hold a strong, importance during an election for a candidate?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. So yes is an answer for both of your questions so far. I mean, everyone should be very careful about every documentation, and manifesto holds a lot of importance. Clear?
Yeah.
So you have made this manifesto.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is a small spelling mistake in 4th out of 6th. How did you miss it? There is an extra N. How did you miss it?
Where?
Proper and N. Proper and N. No, that is page 4. Format is 4 out of 6. So, see, you have actually changed your manifesto here. Proper condition is...
Yeah.
So, on mail it is proper and N uniform confirm.
I get that point. That manifesto was mistakenly mailed, and only that mistake was there. After that, I'm presenting the correct manifesto here.
Here, okay.
And
So,
the same manifesto I thought that is the mail one, and
Okay.
it is that a small mistake is there. After that, I corrected that.
After
I
that-
got to know that after 5 minutes only, but
Okay.
I thought like this not a major mistake. Like I got to know after 5 minutes itself.
Okay.
So if there is if I am working anywhere,
see, good that
I can
actually
correct.
good that you realized and came back with a,
Yeah,
fresh one.
correct
Okay.
one, yeah.
If that was actually reflecting on
Yeah,
there,
that
then
was like
good.
clearly evidently visible. So
Devesh, in your credentials, you mentioned you worked as internship coordinator, right?
yeah.
So, first question, if a student has already got selected for an internship, can he again sit for internships?
Strictly no.
Yeah, do you think it is fair? Do you think that rule needs to be changed?
No, I think it is fair. We already don't have much internships, and if people are appearing for multiple internships, our overall percentage is already less. So we want to increase that percentage itself, because it's not about placement, like you are getting settled and everything. So I think this policy is very good.
Going to the second page. You mentioned potential transportation arrangement to competitive exams.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that is already being done, right?
Yeah, it's being done. Like I'll try to continue that. That's the possibility. Means I never said it's a new initiative.
Okay.
It's already there. Many things are already there. I'll try to build upon that.
What is the meaning of potential then? You have mentioned potential transport arrangements to competitive exams.
Yeah, like I met some people, like some of the centers for like 2-3 individuals itself, they are little not in the route, so they have not been given. Like everyone does not get the institute transportation. They have to travel their own selves. So this is for that. If I can arrange for them also by changing the route or something. Then I'll try.
Did you get feasibility check about this from any?
Yeah, from Academic Affairs Secretary.
What did you say? Okay,
No, I did not give feasibility for this. I did not give feasibility for this.
I sent my manifesto, I guess, to you before.
Did you specify that 2 to 3 members you will arrange the bus?
So see, we don't expect candidates to send a manifesto directly to us and ask them to point us.
No, Miss, it was not like
Divesh, you
that.
have sent me the manifesto, but in the manifesto, is it mentioned that you will provide? You just mentioned that transportation will be
I'm
provided.
not providing for 2-3 people. I'm saying I will change the route of the bus.
So do you think that has not been done currently or previously? It has been done, Divesh.
Yeah, so but some people are not covered. So I'll try to improve if it's
So
not
oh, you are
possible,
saying 100% you will cover?
No, I'm saying always there is a scope of improvement. You agree to that or not?
No, there is no scope of improvement.
Then that's fine. Like if you think about that, but what I believe, always there is a scope of improvement. Like it can happen. Like we can change the route of the bus. If it's already there, it's fine, right? I'm not going to change that.
See, Divesh, if 30 people have applied and to a particular center only 5 members are there, we cannot run a bus directly to there, right? So what we are doing is we are arranging to the bus stand till the railway station in each trip. So
Yeah.
that is possible, but directly
Yeah,
running a
it
bus.
was basically this point came in the manifesto because I talked to people and people said that this is the problem. So I thought I should address that. I listened to them.
So how do you plan to address that?
That's what I will try to optimize the route. If it's not possible, I'll tell them, right?
Okay.
That's the only possible way.
So in the internship and placement support, the same page, you mentioned you'll create a centralized prep repository. Are you planning to create a new one?
No, it's already there.
In the already existing one,
I'll try to
what are the things that are available?
In already existing interview details, like if any candidate have appeared for interview, that their experience, their feedback is there, and preparation resources of all the ITs, other ITs, that thing is there. That's what I think.
So you're planning to improve it?
Yeah.
Why?
Basically, all the interviews did not had filled that. Like we had many internship interviews and many placement interviews, but I felt like the number of feedbacks that are there, they are very less. So I'll try to maximize the percentage of I'll try to bring 100% of the feedbacks there. That's what. 100% are not there. I'm pretty sure.
100% is not there.
Yeah.
And who do you think is responsible for it?
It comes under CDC. You can ask it's not whom can do, but it comes under CDC. Batch representatives can do that, but we have to ensure that that is being done. Yeah.
And how do you plan? It is 2 separate repositories, first of all. One is for the CDC experiences.
Yeah.
One is for the preparation repository. You know, right?
Yeah.
There are 2 repositories. In the preparation repository, you have materials from multiple IITs.
Yeah.
So are you planning to improve on it?
Yeah, basically there are materials from another IT. It was if a student is getting selected in some placement or internship, he might have used some different material. So he can upload, from our institute itself, he can upload his material so that it can help other people's. That's what I thought to improve.
Okay. Good.
We just had a question about civil department internship or placements.
Yeah.
I wanted to firstly ask how many companies have visited for the placement of 2025 batch for civil engineering till now?
For internship?
Yes, no, placement.
For placements, I guess I remember only one.
Which one?
L&T.
Okay. So you're saying only one company has visited and we have 24 students in our batch in 2025. And after that, we didn't have any other company which actually came and, took interviews and then took students.
Yeah.
So what was the reason why it's not being done?
During your internship season, I guess Saint and Gobain came.
Yes.
But no student got selected.
Yes.
Yeah, what was lagging there? People were not prepared enough, I guess.
After Saint Gobain, like they came for internship, but then no one got selected. They didn't come for placement. But then in placement drive, we had McDermott, we had 2 more companies which came, but then they didn't proceed with the placement drive.
Like details, I don't know because that I was not managing that, but I'll definitely try because Saint and Gobin came and they got back. So that's what I said. If people are not prepared, then if they will go back, they won't come next year. And details, I don't know like why they did not came. That I was not managing that, so I don't know why they did not came. But I will try to improve on that. That's
If you're standing for the position, you should have analyze what is being done in this current situation and how you will improve it, right?
Okay, Dipanshu. Right.
And the second question is, in the manifesto you have mentioned about buddy program. What shortcomings do you think are there in the current system, and how you are going to fix it?
I guess like not more than people are using. I'll try to get feedback who were buddies of last year, and we'll try to improve on that. Like that's what again I believe there is always a scope of improvement. It is for that only. It was not a major point.
That's what I asked. What was the shortcomings you saw?
I don't know right now. I'll have to get review and get it done.
So before you thought to improve it, why didn't you review it?
Yeah, I said I always believe there is always a scope of improvement, right?
So that's what we are asking. What are those improvements? That's what we are asking, right?
That I don't know. I'm really sorry for that. I'll try to.
It is like you don't know the question, but you can say that if for every question there is an answer.
It's not like that. I'm not said for everything, right? This part I have not interacted with buddies like I
Okay. So
because I was
name
not
2 people now. Who is the ADPG of IIT Palakkad currently?
I don't know. Sorry.
Who is ADUG of IIT Palakkad currently?
Actually, I forgot the name. Like recently they got changed, right?
Recently they have got changed, and office order have been rolled out on a mail.
Yeah.
Right? So as an aspiring academic affairs secretary candidate, you should have gone through who are my dean academics, who is my ADPG.
Yeah, I know who is my dean academics.
Okay. What about ADUG and ADPG? Okay. Let me change the question.
Anytime search that and
See, you should be in a position to answer to your juniors, to support them very instantaneously when they come approach. Okay, you can't open mail and say ye kaun hai, मैं एक बार search करता हूँ, उसके बाद will mail him. Okay, you should know on your fingertips. First thing. Second thing, what is the full form of ADUG or ADPG?
Associate Dean, undergraduate student.
Okay, good, very good. And okay, done. Once more. Okay. What is the name of our registrar of IIT Palakkad?
Sorry, I did not have.
Registrar of IIT Palakkad.
Okay. Nivesh, we'll just have a normal discussion on this question. So, are you aware that there is a minimum CGPA to sit for placements?
Yeah.
Do you know how much it is?
Actually, it is I think 7 generally.
No. It is 6 currently.
6. Okay.
Do you think we should remove it? Like, first of all, why do you think that there should be some minimum CGPA to sit for placements?
Yeah, I think there should be some minimum CGPA because 6 is like it's like it should be there. At least it should be there because people should learn something. Like 6 CGPA is not a big thing, I guess.
Okay, so you agree that there should be some minimum CGPA for placement.
Yeah.
So if it is less than 6, we will not allow for placements.
Yeah.
So if a company comes and does not put any CGPA restriction, then will you allow the students?
Yeah, definitely. Then
what is the point of keeping this CGPA restriction?
Basically, before that, we have to keep so that students can get prepared because most of the companies put that. There are some companies which don't want to put. Then it's not up to us. If students are getting opportunity, we should give. We should not restrict their opportunities. Okay. That's what not means. That is not we are mean to do that.
Okay.
That's what.
You can clap.
Okay.
So, do you know what is dream offer policy? Dream offer.
Yeah.
Do you know how much is dream offer in our college placements?
Yeah, like the whole dream of our policy is that if you're like if a company is offering 30 plus CTC, 30 plus LPA CTC, and only then you can, and if you have an offer in hand, then you can sit in that with two possibilities. If it is 1.5x for PPO and 1.25x for current placements.
Do you know what are CCMs? CCMs.
SAS committee meetings.
And how many of them will happen in a semester?
2, and third, even extra one can happen if we request.
No, 3 usually happen. In one of the CCMs, CRs are not allowed, in which the grading scheme will be discussed.
Yeah.
Do you think student CR should be allowed in that?
Grading scheme is already.
Yeah, the students' final scores and who are getting which grade, those things will be discussed in the final CCM.
Don't need to be there.
If students don't need to be there, like, then there is no representation, right? If the professors are being too harsh on the grading scheme, then there is no one to defend it. So do you think students need to be there in that?
Like if a student representative is there, then we will always oppose for the good only for us. Then it won't, outcome won't be there, I feel.
Okay, so you are not planning to change anything regarding that?
Nothing. Like that is standardized. I feel no people, like before that only they can ask for that.
Okay.
Yeah, that general professor tell beforehand itself what will be grading scheme and how they are going to do that.
So one more thing, if you are getting a bad grade in a course, is there any possibility for you to increase your CGPA or SGPA
In the
regarding that bad grade in that particular course?
I don't know regarding we can give re-exam of that, but we can check our NSEM copies on request. That much I know.
No. Like everything is already happened. You gave the exam, the results are out.
Okay.
In the next semester, when you are planning for course registration, is there any possibility, is there any action that you can take to update that grade, to increase that grade?
I'm not aware of that. Sorry. I'll have to read about it.
Inka 5 minutes.
Whoever is asking about the time management, please understand that the questions we are asking are only to test the strength of the candidate so that you guys will know how strong the candidate is. So please wait.
5 minutes. And it is for your future. We are leaving anyway. Okay. Oh. Okay. Last question.
So regarding this, the answer should have been something like, if it is a core course, there is no way you can improve on it. If it is an elective from the same category, if you take a different one, the course will be removed. Okay. The course with the best elective, that should have been your answer. So I just wanted you to ask. So are you aware of the CGPA, the GPA calculator that has been recently launched by the academic secretary?
Yeah.
So did you use it? Did you test it?
I did not use it. I opened it, I did not use it.
Okay, so
I feel like I can calculate myself itself.
Okay.
I used to calculate myself.
Why do you think the GPA calculator has been launched? Do you know any particular reason?
I don't know. Maybe you have to do some calculation. You can put it directly and you can get. It's
so
easy.
Not some calculation. Yes, particularly I'll tell the importance of that particular tool. So when the student is graduating, there is this option in our college that in the elective categories, let's say in a PME, you are only supposed to do 2, but you did 4. So choosing the best electives will give you the best grade, right?
Yeah.
So that particular calculation is difficult. It is an NP-hard problem. So to solve that problem, this tool has been launched. So did you understand?
That's what, that can be done manually also.
No. It is an NP-hard problem there. So you have to, depending on the number of extra electives you took, if you are solving it manually, it will take 10, 12 pages for the rough work itself to do.
Yeah, I'm not aware of that.
Okay. And, okay.
Yeah, with this we conclude MTC of Divesh Mishra.
Thank you, everyone.
So next up we have Varunja. Not you? Okay, you can. Next up we have Geddam Gautam. Okay, he's our 4-year BTech student, batch of 2020. 4, right? And he has graduated from here and rejoined back here as an MTech student again. And now he is contesting for PG Affairs Secretary's position. And now he'll be presenting his manifesto. And the same format will run for the next half an hour.
Now we will connect.
Hello everyone. I'm Gautam from MTech Data Science, first year. I'm contesting for the post of Postgraduate Affairs Secretary, and this is the manifesto that I've shared on email. My aim is to, I hope all of you can hear me. Yeah. My aim is to foster an environment where all the PG students can gain a lot of knowledge through academics and can also have fun doing sports. So my plans are these. I will focus on PG students' career development by connecting them with the seniors who have already cracked placements and alumni, and seniors who has got an internship in their first year, and so on. And also accomplished research scholars, meaning the research scholars who have been able to publish their papers already, because few students who are in MTech and MSc are interested in research also. And I will collaborate with CDC team, making sure that the process of application for both internships and placements is streamlined. There is a CDC portal, and juniors right now they don't have CD accounts yet. I'll make sure that this process is maintained properly. Yeah, and for the freshers, excuse me, there is no timer. Okay. And I'm planning to conduct workshops for the freshers, because many of the PG departments in MTech are interdisciplinary, and there might be some skill gap for few of the students. By conducting workshops at the beginning of their first year, they'll be having a knowledge of the tools and programs that they will be using in the coming semesters. And for elective courses, we are planning to maintain a student feedback repository. I'll also encourage students, PG students, to be more involved in technical events, clubs, and sports events. And I'll make sure that both MTech representatives and MSc representatives will be there in PG Affairs Council. And based on this interest of the PG students and the engagement that they bring in all these technical and cultural events, I am planning to propose a flagship event based on their interest. And I'll make sure that I listen to every PG student's concern, and I will try to answer to everyone's concern and make sure that everyone's concern is answered. For that, I'll maintain an online form. Thank you. Thank you. If you have any questions, you can ask me.
The floor is open for questions. Anyone? Who? Ashish. Krishna. Any questions?
Hello, Gautam. As you have seen the two different environments here, UG and PG.
Yeah.
You know the about college very well.
Yeah.
Actually, why are you restricting to PG? why can't you contest for general secretary?
Okay. Okay. If some of you don't know that I've done my BTech from here only. I was there in 2024 convocation. The thing is, I've seen both BTech experience and PG experience here. And my concern was PG experience is okay, but it can be a lot better. So I wanted to focus on improving PG experience at IIT Palakkad. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyone? Any more questions?
So, very genuine question. How are you going to fill the gap between this UG and PG kind of thing? Because for multiple events, I believe that any PG student can completely mentor the UG student in lot many ways. So, how are you going to fill this gap between UG and PG?
Filling the gap between UG and PG, like I think we are connected in a way in both culturals and sports right now. Like as I've seen in sports, PG seniors are connecting with BTech people. By making sure that more people participate from PG and that juniors, the freshers that will come to PG, are connected with their seniors, we can make sure that with more participation, everybody feels connected. Yeah.
Anyone else?
Did I answer your question?
Anyone?
Hi, Gautam.
Hi.
So, like, how will you increase the transparency between the TPO and the current PG students? Like, they are not aware of the opportunities which are yet to come. Like, they won't be receiving emails whenever there is a company which will be coming in the next few weeks or something like that. So, whatever the upcoming companies which will be coming, so that information is not being provided to any of the students.
Actually, I think CDC coordinators already maintain a repository of all these interview experiences and the companies that they have, like companies that were present in placement drive and internship drives. So I will make sure that it will be shared with all the PG students. CDC coordinators, like you must have received a recent email. MTech overall CDC coordinator.
Gautam, I think his question was future companies, not the companies which came in the past. He was asking about students are not aware about the companies which are coming in future.
Okay, can I ask you one question to understand whether I got it right or not?
Yeah.
Like you're asking, the companies that have come in the previous year will come this year also. So we might have some idea about when those companies will come. Is that what you are saying?
Yeah, like if there are companies which are coming from the past years, so they will be coming at the same time or something like that.
Yeah. So if we have information from the previous year that have been shared by CDC, then it will be easier to know. But it is hard to predict what companies will come in the future. It can be easy to say if the company has come in past, it might come this year also. Like we can talk with CDC coordinators and TPO to ensure that all the PG students have an idea of how these companies will come.
So do you prefer to keep it somewhere so that everyone can access it?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like the CDC repository is accessible to everyone. We just have to make sure that coordinators talk with their branch mates to ensure that everybody knows.
Okay, thank you.
Hi Gautam.
Hi.
PG students doesn't come out for any technical events or
Yeah.
whatsoever. Like last year, we have seen like how do you think they will come out this year?
Okay.
How and why?
Okay. As you have been here for 2 years, you already know that it is important for a PG student to be involved in technical events and clubs. We just have to ensure that this message is conveyed to the juniors. This can be either through making a representative from each club to talk to the juniors or the freshers, so that they'll be interested and they will know why is it so important for a PG student to be involved in technical events or sports events or cultural events. One more thing is, this is my, it's not a plan, it's just an idea that Shutterbug Club is already implementing, I think, that they are giving some points to people who are, to the members of their club who are participating in the events, and thereby making a leaderboard of the participants. That will actually encourage the club members to participate more in the events. I am planning, if it is possible, we can also do the same thing for PG students in technical events and clubs. And by ensuring that if the seniors are there in technical clubs that are already present and representing, like if they are representing clubs, their club representatives from PG, they'll be able to motivate juniors to join the technical clubs.
Follow-up question.
Yeah.
Like there is a club called YACC Coding Club. There is no one from PG, as far as I know. Like they don't attend any events of that. And it's been 1 year for you also. Like, how do you think your juniors will attend that, or your batch will attend that?
So YACC, you're saying I'm also not there. Actually, I am a member of YACC club right now.
I'm not saying member, like joining any tech events, like whatever events they are hosting. No one from PG joins it, right?
Yeah, very. I don't say no one. Very few people from PG are attending. But we have to ensure, we have to, by talking to the juniors or like making seniors encourage them. Like if I have a senior coming and telling me that if I participate in this event, it will be important for my career growth. If that senior is already in the club, participated in the event earlier, then it will motivate me more. So that's what I was saying.
Any more questions? Anyone?
Again, we'll start with.
Yeah.
Hey, 1 minute.
We'll start with the same question. Oh, okay.
Hi Gautam.
Hi.
So there was an introductory session for the BTech students.
Yeah.
Like they introduced what all clubs are there.
Yeah.
For PhD students, there was no session like that. So we are not aware of that in this year.
Yeah.
So are you planning to conduct that introductory session?
Like the thing is, if they are conducting this introductory session where they introduce all the clubs, we can talk to the technical secretary and make sure that this technical secretary or cultural secretary or sports, we can make sure that PG students are also invited to the same event. Or if that is not possible, we can conduct the same event for PG students separately.
We'll start with the basic question.
Yeah.
Who is the ADPG? Because you have to closely work with.
Okay. I think it's actually cheating because I've just checked when you asked the question to.
Okay, so appreciate the genuinity of candidate.
So, yeah, my question is regarding this maintaining a repository of student feedback.
Yeah.
So, are you going to get permission of the faculty before doing this?
Like to maintain student feedback, like students are giving feedback for peers, like when they want to select electives, they had so much trouble selecting between 2 or 3 electives. So if you have feedback, or we can also make sure that we can ask permission in such a way that we'll ensure that any mention regarding the course instructor will be removed from the feedback or not allowed like that.
So
You can ask.
feedback will be filtered. By whom?
Like if while taking feedback, we can explicitly mention that please don't put anything regarding the course instructor, but only stick to the course
So
curriculum.
before making it available to students, you will filter it, right?
Yeah.
So who is going to filter it?
We can have the seers of the courses like
Okay, so do you think that is a correct approach to do? Maybe the CRs, if they have something against the course instructor, what if they let some kind of feedback to be available to everyone?
Okay. To ensure that the feedback of correct feedback or like proper feedback of every student is maintained properly, as we make the feedback like available to everyone in the course, like everyone in the PG student community, the ones who have posted that feedback can ask why is my feedback not added or why is it filtered. So the person who have filtered that feedback has to give a response to that. He will be held accountable.
Okay.
So like just like Divesh said that he'll continue few of the initiatives that Hemant took up or few of the works that Hemant is doing, and even rest of them do, right? So in the same way, like what are you planning to continue from the current PGFA secretary's tenure or his working style? What are the initiatives that you're planning to continue?
Yeah, actually this time I'll talk to Bhaskar Bhaiya. He told that the open house has been conducted by PGFS Council. Like it was organized. So
Hello. So basically, open house came under the flagship of like PG Council. Like so, this time, the last time, the most of the PG students were there at the time of open house.
Yeah.
So that thing you can.
Yeah. I hope to maintain that the same. I hope to maintain the same thing. Like he told that most of the students from the PG participated in the open house organizing. And I've also mentioned this flagship event. Like he's saying that this open house is the flagship event of PGFS Council. Yeah. If anybody have any other doubts, you can ask me. Yeah.
Hello, Gautam.
Yeah.
First of all the best. I mean, it's good to see that you have come forward for the position of PG secretary.
Thank you.
And my concern or doubt is regarding the point where you have written the inclusion of both MSc and MTech representatives in PGFS Council.
Yeah.
So is it something new? I mean, first of all, the PGFS Council, it is defined, the composition is defined by a set of regulations. So
yeah.
Do you know where that comes from?
It's there in students' constitution.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is actually a point in the constitution.
Yeah.
So is it something that you are introducing or you're planning to introduce? How was the previous council?
Like in the previous PGFS council, the representation of MSc was not there. Like because of like they didn't participate in the selection or something.
Okay.
So I will make sure that it will be there. That the representatives from MSc will be there.
By the council, it means that there should be representation.
Yeah.
And there is also one more point regarding the council. There should be girl representatives in the council.
Yeah.
So will you be enforcing that also?
Enforcing, like it is a strict guideline in students' constitution. So we'll make sure that it happens. Like I will not force anyone. Like I'll encourage participants.
We cannot force them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and for the council to form, there should be 2 girl representatives.
Yeah.
And
At least 2 girl representatives should be there.
So I hope that you will ensure.
Yeah, I will ensure that it will be there.
Okay.
You've mentioned you're proposing a flagship event specifically for the PG under sports and cultures.
Yeah.
The academic calendar is already almost filled with so many events across all the councils. So how feasible and fruitful do you think having a new event specifically for PG when you can just somehow increase the participation in already existing competitions?
Okay. The thing is, I've said that proposing a flagship event because first we need to make sure that there is more participation from PG in all the events, so that we can be confident that a separate flagship event can be conducted for PG students. That's why I said propose. So it's completely based on the interest of the PG students, the interest and engagement that they show in the events that are already happening.
I mean, so you will have a feedback or something, and if there is participation or there is, then only it will be.
Yeah.
I have one more question.
If students are not coming up to already existing technical and cultural events, it won't make sense to the dean students might not like it very much if I propose a flagship event when the participation is very low.
That was what was my question. And second question is that in your manifesto you have not mentioned anything about hostel and mess representations or any problems, or how you will solve whatever the PG students are facing right now.
Okay. The thing is, the structures that are there for both this hostel and mess representation, I think it's already a pretty good thing. Like every, representatives from every batch will be there. The structure is really nice. So I think I don't need to make any drastic changes. The most of the concerns that the people that I've talked to in PG, the concerns about hostel that they're talking about, only 2, mostly, majorly. One is about single rooms, and the another one is mess food. For mess food, there is a representative for PG already there. We just have to make sure that the representatives conveys the ideas to the hostel secretary. And, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
So one problem is that like some of the departments, like MTech departments, some know, like I mean 1 or 2 department is that they feel that their curriculum is outdated. I mean that's more research oriented, what the student feels.
Yeah.
And even talking with the HOD, they're like they will say like IIT, like we mean like it's an academic institute, we have to maintain like such type of so they won't change with like industry, how it changes. So how do you fill this gap?
Yeah, being like most of the streams in MTech are up, like they are trending topics or subjects right now. So we have to try to catch up to the industry as soon as possible. That means updating curriculum very often. That's why I've added that conveying students' concerns regarding curriculum. Like students are saying that the curriculum is not up to date or not in the sites in line with the like industry. So like we can like talk to industry experts and also take students' concerns, and I will make sure that all these concerns have been conveyed to the academic dean academics. So and the respective HODs, so they can make a informed decision on the curriculum.
Great, Gautam. Like good. It was good talking to you. Thank you for your.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Varun Jha is contesting for Technical Affairs Secretary. Varun, you maintain your time. దాడకపోతే Hey.
insert करो उसको चल जाएगा.
Function or F1 F11. Good. Can I start? Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I am Varunja from B23 Computer Science Department. I am standing for the post of Technical Affairs Secretary. SAC election 2025. Okay. My vision is to elevate our technical council to a whole new level. The initiatives that I would be taking up is Tech Day, the very beginning event. It will be held in the odd semester, the beginning of the odd semester. This Tech Day will comprise of clubs showcasing their work, many fun activities, competitions, healthy competitions, and much more. And it will be ending with dance night, a fun event in all. I'll be ending my tenure with hosting TEDx at the end of course, even semester. TEDx, I shouldn't say much about TEDx because we all know how grand event it will be, and we will be hosting it. I'm also planning to host intra-calls tech competitions. The format could be like Sportagus or GC. I'm sorry for this. Yeah, the format is not decided, but the date will be decided upon at the start. I'll be also bringing in companies for hackathons. Many hackathons could be online or offline, which will help us to actually face the real life problems and build the solution for it. I'm also introducing a monthly Tech Talk series where we'll be speaking with industry experts, alumni, and faculties on the trending topics. Tech repository, we have few clubs have their repository, but I want to streamline everything inside one, and I also want to bring in all the inventory data we have into one place. For enhancing club activities and engagement, I'm planning for alumni mentorship where monthly or semester-wise we'll be discussing with our alumni about what goes in the industry, what kind of projects we should overtake and all. Also, cross-club projects. We'll be doing at least one big level of cross-club project so that people get experience with working with different domain people. And the workshop, we currently do have good amount of workshop. I want every club to do their sessions like a workshop. Vaiduti is conducting many workshops. I want other clubs to do the same too. And yeah, so these are a few of my initiatives that I would be taking upon. Thank you.
Now floor is open for questions. Anyone?
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. My question is same as Subdeep Bhai asked. Like the PG participation in most of the events is very less. So what do you plan to do about that?
Yeah, the thing is we have to collaborate with the PG representative and promote our works. The tech day that I'm hosting at the start of the event, it will be open for everyone. As someone mentioned that there is no introductory session for PG or higher students. So that tech day will be also serving as an introductory session of the good start for everyone to know what clubs we have, what we do, what are we planning to do. That will serve as an introductory session, and I will also be working with the PG representative to bringing more participations. Did I answer it? Thank you.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
So you mentioned that you have plans of workshops and
Workshops, yeah.
stuff like that. So were you a part of the YAC bootcamp sessions held for your batch? Usually what happens is people plan workshops, people plan sessions, and in the first session there are people, second session people drop. By the end there are no people. So do you have any plans to retain that participation and in the first place get the participation? Because just not planning it won't help, right?
Good thing. The participation is always like very less when there are more sessions. We'll try to make every session more fun to attend or something like that. Discussion with the club heads, the kind of session we'll be hosting. I can't comment much right now on how I will be doing it, but we'll be doing it.
I just have one question actually.
Yes.
I saw that you mentioned you will be hosting TEDx at
TEDx,
IIT Palakkad.
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. But I would want to know. But I really want to know whether you actually know the pros and cons of hosting a TEDx. Do you know the liabilities and all the necessary arrangements you'll have to make? Because it's not an easy.
Yeah.
Because it's not an easy job to host a TEDx.
It's not an easy job. That's why it was not done. The first step is already the biggest step. The signing, getting the license, it takes 2 to 3 months. That is a hectic. We'll get the license or not. We should start this licensing process in the summer vacations itself. Then we'll get a surety in the mid of odd semester that we'll be hosting it or not. Once we get the license, then we should start plan. We should make the marketing team, speaker finding team, and others team. We should continuously work on it. See, it will be.
Are there any liabilities involved in hosting a TEDx? Simple question.
I actually don't know. If you could tell me, it would be great.
Okay, so you actually need an insurance policy for a TEDx, and that costs quite a lot. And I'm pretty sure that won't fit in Tech Council's budget. So how do you plan on conducting a TEDx if that's the case?
We can talk about this too. See, money won't be an issue if we have permission from institute, right?
No. It's not.
That is not how SAC works.
Yeah.
No.
You need.
It is not an infinite pool.
Okay, I understand it, but this was the thing that budget was my concern too. So
okay, I would suggest. I just have a suggestion. Okay. Yes. Talk to the TEDx actual organizing team.
TEDx India.
Yeah. Because otherwise, this is actually a very non-feasible point in my opinion, because there are a lot of liabilities involved. So check with them.
Okay, thank you for the suggestion.
Also, you have just unintentionally or involuntarily blamed that is the reason it was not done, because it is tough. TEDx.
I didn't blame anyone.
No, you didn't blame. Okay, you just released a statement from your end saying that is the reason why.
If someone felt that I blamed them, I'm sorry. I didn't try. I really did. That was unconscious.
Who didn't do this?
Who didn't do that? I don't know. Did I say someone didn't do it? I said
that is the reason they didn't do it.
No, I didn't say that is the reason they didn't. I said that it is difficult step. It is the difficult part, so it didn't happen. There are many initiatives that goes in plan, something happens. We can't blame someone for something, right? You are in the council for 1 year. A lot of plans get cancelled. We can't blame each other for these things.
Any other questions? Anyone?
So, hi Varun. My question is, when you're conducting an event, you'll have to manage, like if you want enough participation, you'll have to make it
advertise it.
You have to advertise. Also, it's a tech event, so you need to be beginner friendly also.
Yes.
But how will you manage the balance between event being beginner friendly and not boring for people who are actually interested in it and are experts in that domain?
We can have competitions of different level. Some will be really fun, beginner friendly. Some will be really exhaustive, like experience level competitions. We can keep those things.
So like I meant like a workshop or a session, like a boot camp or something.
See, a workshop should start from beginning level and should go to extreme level. That should be the clear motive of the workshop should be given at the start. How it will be? Is it from starting from beginner friendly or it is intermediate level? So that those will be given at the start itself. Right. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Hello. Hi, Varun.
Hi.
Hi. You're there in the Inter-IT tech team, right?
Yes.
Great manifesto first. Great one.
Thank you.
I just wanted to ask, do you know how the teams are getting selected and all for Inter-IT tech?
What?
How the teams are getting selected for Inter-IT tech team? You know the
for our thing, they released a baby.
Like whatever is the process. Like, do you think a PG gets a fair chance? Because most of the BTech, whoever is third year, fourth year, doesn't know whoever is in first year or second year, how good is he, right? In any event. Because of whatever, they didn't come out or
You're not audible.
they didn't come out, or you don't know like how good they are in particular event or something. So how do you think you'll give them a fair chance? Because you'll know your first year, second year or third year BTech guys more better. So do you think you'll be able to give them a fair chance?
We have to work with PG representative. First of all, we have to get participation from PGs. Then we will get to know what kind of level someone is at in PGs. And once we start getting this participation, we'll see the deserving candidates from there.
Till that time, that guy will miss two GCs, two Inter-IT, and he'll be gone. Like he'll be out of the campus. Like you need a better, stronger team, or you'll need just some BTech guys.
No, we need a better, stronger team.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, how will you ensure that that first year PG guy is like not better or better than a BTech guy?
I actually. Can you repeat your question once?
Like, how will you make sure a PG first year is better or not?
Is he getting? See, everyone gets the chance to showcase their skills. Yeah, everything is open for everyone. Someone like if I am having better skill, but I'm not showing it out, no one would know, right? So first of all, we need to get that thing out. So we need their participation in regular events. Then we'll get to know the strength of everyone. Then the normal selection round for Inter-IT will happen, and obviously they are getting interested. They will they'll fill it, they will participate in it. They'll get selected if they are worthy.
So that's what my main question is. Do you think you'll be able to select a PG guy over a BTech third year or fourth year if you know both are good?
Yes, of course. If he's good, it doesn't matter where he is.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I just wanted to touch upon what you just said. You said that for a person to be selected, you have to be good at something and then showcase your skills or something and be known to others. I mean, consider a company that comes, for example, they don't know you.
Yeah.
So you're indirectly implying that you should know the people to get selected. It is not like if you're unknown and your work is unknown.
See, baby step questions will be released, right? If you don't fill it, we don't know if you are good at this or not, if you don't solve the question. So that was, companies come, they have tests.
No, what I meant was, you said that people should show their skill and then you should get to know it in order to
You should. I didn't say I should get to know it. What I meant was, see, you said the companies come, they should only know you. Then that's not the case, right? That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen.
No, what you just said was indirectly implying that a person's whatever he has done should be known in order to
can I answer?
The point. Yeah.
Okay. So see, what I meant was, a company comes, they have a testing, right? They test something, they give you a test. So only the person who fails it, pass it, only those get chance at the interview, right? Same here. You have a test, you pass it, you will get a chance.
I mean, you didn't mention about a test. You said that whatever person has
Participation, I meant
know
to
in order
see
to participate in something and
if
then
see
should get known
people
to others.
participate here in many there are many events. People participate, we get to know, okay, he's great, good at this, who's great in this. Okay, there are few people who don't participate but they're great in it, but when we release the baby step question, we don't know that he's great in it. Then he performs well, then we'll get to know he has done well, and we may select him if he has performed well. That is what I meant. If you, it's not knowing the person, it's knowing the skill. What I meant. Thank you.
Yeah. So the next question I have is, what is the budget you are expecting this year from SAC, and how do you expect to spend it? Like, what are your major budget heads, and how much in total you're expecting from SAC?
I didn't come up with the exact figure, but we'll be asking every club to submit their actual estimates, and since we are hosting all these events, we'll be expecting a lot more than this year.
Just give a rough sketch,
if
right?
I give rough, then there I will be. If I give a rough now, what if I come short on that rough now, and you'll like?
Okay, let me reframe the question. What do you think? How much amount of budget was used by the last year's technical council during the events and inter-IT and everything combined? You need not be accurate, but I just want to know your capacity to estimate.
Inter-IT should cost around 5 to 6 lakhs. So I guess they exhausted everything. All the 9 lakhs, I guess. I don't know the exact figures actually.
Okay, thank you. That's all.
Next question. So,
hello. So regarding the intra-college tech competitions, we have a lot of YAC competitions too. We even try to get the juniors. We do a lot of advertising. Still only, I think, 6-5 people come. Recently, even yesterday's Hack the Week, I think 5-6 people come. So how do you even, let me finish the question. So how do you get people from our college to participate? Because if people from other colleges are coming, then why won't this turn into an intra-college flop show or something, and people from other colleges are coming and even we aren't participating?
First of all, the hack, मैंने क्यों participate नहीं किया? I was going to do हाँ, बहुत मैं किया हूँ भैया, और हैक वीक का मैं आज रात उसमें मेरे कैलेंडर में देख लीजिएगा, मैं हैक वीक लिख के बैठा हूँ कि आज रात मुझे करना है. तो ऐसा बात नहीं है, मुझे इधर भी प्रिपरेशन रहता है, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. हाँ, तो पार्टिसिपेशन, इंक्रीजिंग द पार्टिसिपेशन. See, this is a primary challenge for our technical council for a lot of time. Not only technical council, like it comes down to our image. Like Samuel said, or Sir said me that in EMLs too, there are not much people coming here, and those indirectly affect the image of IIT Palakkad. We as a student should actually realize all these things. The 4 year of college is for our betterment, and we should actually participate in all this to increase our abilities. So in coming to participation from our side, we'll advertise more. Like you tried it, I know you tried your best, but we'll also make sure in every batch their CRs or representatives will ask people to come out. We can't do much more than that.
Okay. Next question.
Arun, I hope you're able to hear me clearly.
Yes.
Okay, so I've been part of the Tech Council for a while. Done, activities done, you have to have a particular structure. So what is the hierarchy that you have envisioned? I'm not sure if you briefed us about this before because I came a little bit late. So can you please discuss about that?
So yeah, for every event we'll have dedicated
two teams will be must, dedicated media team and dedicated outreach team. And we'll be having the event coordinator and two deputy event coordinators who will be coordinating everything, assistants, whatever we call it. And beyond that, whatever necessary position is required, we will be.
Hopefully, we'll end up finishing the setup of the Hive before we leave. So do include that in the next year.
Oh, thank you.
Raven, one last question.
Last question.
So my question is, currently we have many clubs under Tech Council, right? And some clubs, okay, we have many clubs under Tech Council, and some clubs are active, and we know what activities are currently happening. Suppose for some clubs, a person who is not a member of the club, they can work with the club, they can do some project in the club. So how can we know what is currently happening in the club? I mean, the events currently happening.
events that are current, like if we say robotics club, any club, we have semester long projects, the projects are going on, how the people who are not in club will get to know about those things, right?
Yes.
So
I mean, not only the events happening and the events that are going to happen, so that we can be.
yeah, for events that are happening, that will be going to happen, I will be releasing semester calendar, so we'll date out everything, all the events that will happen in advance, and the things that are going on, media team will handle that part of it.